Welcome to PPFM's Storytime, a proper prepper FM production. Our selective short and long stories are here to enlighten your evenings or darken your mood. We do our best to fulfill both for you. So crack that tin or pour that brew. There's nothing left for you to do. Listen in and crack a smile and stay with us for a short while.
Chapter 9. The Bite, the Bin, and the Bloody Morning After. Day 3. Mid-morning. I'm knackered. Not from battle, from watching Colin sleep. He's laid out like a collapsed deck chair, one leg twitching, arms sprawled, snoring like someone trying to hoover porridge through a kazoo. Every 10 minutes, he mutters something about jelly beans, or that woman with the cat noises. I haven't slept. Susan's on guard duty beside me, propped on the coffee table like a judge in a talent show. Every time Colin coughs, I edge her closer. Not taking chances. I've seen the films. Bite one day, dead the next. Or worse, half dead and drooling in my Weetabix. He stirs, opens one eye, groans. Did we survive? I say, you slept on my lino, mate. We're not exactly thriving. I hand him a mug of tea. Weak, no milk. Water from the tap I boiled for 20 minutes first, because I'm not trying to give him dysentery and the plague. He sips, grimaces. That's rough. I nod. So's your arm. He peeks at it under the tea towel. It's changed. Swelling's gone down a bit, but there's a weird green tinge around the edges. Like overripe avocado. Still no black veins or glowing eyes, so I let him keep breathing. We sit in silence. Well, I sit. Colin fidgets. Then he says it. I think I saw Denise. I blink. My Denise. Yeah, near the flats. She had a saucepan in one hand and a hammer in the other. Looked mad as hell. That checks out. Now I don't know what to feel. Hope? Dread? The irrational urge to check my phone for angry texts. Still, if she's out there, and Hoodie Girl's out there, and Bin Jesus is still alive despite licking mouldy bread and blessing pigeons, maybe we've got a shot. Maybe. I stand, stretch, check the window. There's movement down the street. Figures, 4 or 5, slow, shuffling, but together. Not like random biters. This is different, more coordinated. One's holding a stick, another has a traffic cone on its head. Are they evolving? I grab the binoculars, toy ones I got from a cracker box. Terrible optics, make everything look like a kaleidoscope. Still, I spot it. One of them has a bag, co-op, full. I turn to Colin. We need a plan. He groans. Does it involve running? God, no. It involves traps, caffeine, and possibly rat-based negotiation tactics. He nods. I'm in, but if I turn, just stab me clean. Not in the face. I've got a good side. Debatable. Apocalypse log. Day 3, mid-morning. Colin. Not dead. Yet. Arm. 6 out of 10 on the concerning scale. Strange group approaching from north side. Co-op bag. High interest. Denise sighting. Possible. Hammer confirmed. Tea. Tragic but medicinal. I grab the last biscuit from the emergency tin. Eat it slowly. Chocolate hobnob. Worth its weight in gold now. Should have used them as currency. Outside, the wind's changed. Bin Jesus just threw a banana peel like it was a warning. The world's telling me something. Time to listen. 10. Trapdoor Diplomacy and the Custard Cream Ultimatum. Day 3. Lunchtime. Colin's eating dry cornflakes out of an old Tupperware. I offered to add water, apocalypse milk, but he just stared at me like I'd kicked his nan. That's gratitude for you. His bite's looking stable-ish, still green, no black veins, no rashes on his forehead spelling doom in ancient Latin. So I let him stay, but I'm watching him like a hawk with trust issues. Then we hear it. Footsteps. Not staggered, not mindless. Boots. Directional. Intentional. Outside the flat, 5 or 6 of them. One knocks. 3 times. Then again, this time with a rhythm. Da-da-da-da-da, da-dum. Colin whispers, "Is that the EastEnders theme?" I peek through the spy hole. It's not zombies, it's people. Survivors. One in a motorcycle helmet, one in pajamas and a snorkel. A teenage girl in a school blazer with a cricket bat. And right at the front, hoodie girl, Lara from Primark. She's back. She's holding a walkie-talkie in one hand and a bag of frozen peas in the other. Not frozen anymore. It's basically pea soup in a zip bag. I crack the latch. She speaks first. "We need to talk. You've got a roof. Bin Jesus says you're the chosen one." Of course he does. I sigh. Bin Jesus also once said pigeons are agents of divine pest control. Forgive me if I'm skeptical. She holds up Custard Creams. Sealed. Mint condition. My mouth waters. Colin leans forward like it's a hostage negotiation. She continues. "This buys 5 minutes. You open the door, we talk trade." I look at Colin. He shrugs. "If they stab us, at least it's not from hunger." Fair point. So I let them in, carefully, one by one. Weapons on the floor. Snorkel girl makes a joke about the decor. I ignore it. We sit around the living room like a weird support group. Hoodie girl, name's Maya, lays out the situation. The coordinated group down the street. Not zombies. They're shufflers. Half-bit. Not dead. Not alive. Sickness slows the brain, not the body. They move together. Like instinct. Like birds. Only more flammable. Maya wants to trap them. Not kill. Trap. Study. She reckons they're the key to what caused all this. Her group's low on supplies. She offers meds, batteries, and yes, more custard creams. In exchange, my roof, Observation Deck Alpha, and Bin Jesus as spiritual liaison. Bin Jesus accepts with a dramatic cartwheel and a quote from The Lion King. I sip my tea, think it over. Let strangers into my flat, risk everything. Or sit in here until Colin mutates and eats the last tin of whatever. Or me. I hold out my hand. Deal, but I want the creams up front. Maya smirks. Figured, prepper types are all the same. Tactical snackers. Apocalypse log. Day 3, midday. Visitors, 4. Weapons, unthreatening but creative. Maya, competent, slightly terrifying. Colin, holding up, no snarling. Custard Creams, secured. Bin Jesus, now chanting diplomatic immunity and saluting a spider. Things just got complicated. But for the first time in days, I don't feel completely alone. Chapter 11. Shuffler Safari and the Bin Jesus Blessing. Day 3, evening. Air's gone thick again. Smells like damp nylon, stale Watsits, and nervous hope. Maya's crew are setting up gear on the roof. Cables, nets, a weird radio thing that looks like it's been stolen off a ghost hunting TV show. I asked if it detects the undead. She said no. It detects frequencies in the shuffler spectrum. I nodded like I understood. I didn't. I was eating a custard cream and pretending to care. Priorities. Colin's upright, sweating a bit but no violent urges yet. Unless you count the way he threatened Snorkel Girl when she tried to rearrange my emergency tin stash. Said his inner prepper was triggered. I think he just didn't want her finding the rice pudding. I've delegated Bin Jesus to lookout duty. He stood at the edge of Observation Deck Alpha, raised both arms to the heavens, and declared, "Let the bin witness all." I asked what that meant. He just smiled and offered me a mouldy lemon. Of course I didn't take it. Now the plan. We lure the shufflers into the garden. Tripwire at knee height, barbecue net over the top. Colin plays distraction, waving a mirror from the bathroom out the window while humming the Neighbours theme. Classic misdirection. We've even written up shifts, proper rota. Maya's laminated it using leftover cling film and sellotape. She's sharp, tough, a bit terrifying, but she's got purpose, like she's already lived the worst bit and just wants the rest of us to catch up. Bin Jesus gave her a button he found in a drain and called it the Seagull of the Bins. She took it, without flinching. Respect. We spend the rest of the evening reinforcing the garden fence with ironing boards and the back of an IKEA bookcase. Snorkel Girl says she once took down a scummy fox using a trampoline and a packet of Mentos. I don't know what kind of life she had before all this, but I'm glad she's on our side. As the sun dips below the rooftops, I look out across the estate. More movement, more shufflers, just existing, wandering like they forgot what they came for. Maybe Maya's right. Maybe they're not fully gone. Maybe there's something left in there, just circling the drain. I write in the log. Apocalypse log, day 3, sunset. Shuffler trap, operational. Bin Jesus, anointed fence with Diet Coke. Maya's crew, weird but capable. Colin, bit grayer, still funny, still alive. Hope levels, cautiously twitching upward. Emergency biscuits, dangerously low. Denise, still out there, possibly feral. No change there then. I look at Susan. She leans against the wall, freshly wiped, still loaded. If tomorrow goes wrong, it'll be her and me in the final stand. But if it goes right, we might just have a future. A weird, biscuit-based, duct-taped future. And I'll take it. Because this estate, it's not dead yet. Chapter 12. We who are about to bin salt you salute. Day 4. Dawn. Skies bleeding peach and ash. One of those sunrises that makes you think something apocalyptic's either ending or just beginning. I've been up all night, watching, waiting, listening to Colin snore like a washing machine full of gravel. Maya's crew took turns on the roof. Maya, Snorkel Girl, real name's Kelly apparently, and Helmet Guy, who still hasn't spoken a word but did fix the aerial using a breadstick and some chewing gum. A pointless act in reality. No bloody television. Suppose it's the thought that counts. Colin's bite? Still holding. No green glow. No midnight snarling. Just his usual groans about how he misses crisps that don't taste like anxiety. Bin Jesus, meanwhile, hasn't blinked in 6 hours. Claims he's channeling post-bin consciousness. Offered me a crisp packet for protection. I said no. He cried and said, "Then may the bins sort you gently." Anyway, the trap's set. Tripwires, primed. Nets, hidden under last year's dead weeds. Diversion materials, mirror, wind chime, Colin's exposed belly button. We wait. And they come. 6 of them, same ones from before. Shufflers, swaying, sniffing. One's dragging a garden gnome. Another's still wearing the co-op bag like a badge of honor. One's got a pigeon sitting on its head. The bird looks bored. Maya gives the signal, 2 sharp whistles and a thumbs up. Colin leans out the window, flashes the mirror, and sings off-key. Neighbours should be there for one another. It works. God help us, it works. They follow, lurching toward the garden like confused dads at a car boot sale. First one trips, then another. Net springs. Kelly dives from the shed roof like it's a WWE match. Lands with a shout. "Schools are closed!" It's chaos. Helmet guy corrals the gnome dragger into a wheelbarrow. Maya stabs a tracker onto the biggest one's neck like it's Amazon Prime. Colin cheers, then throws up, then cheers again. 10 minutes later, it's done. We've got 4 secured, 2 escaped. But we've got data, we've got movement patterns, we've got weird undead supermarket loyalty cards. We've got hope. Apocalypse log, day 4, morning. Shuffler count, 6. Captured, 4. Escaped, 2. One with the gnome, one with dignity. Colin, vomiting but alive. Maya's team, legends. Bin Jesus, now wearing my doormat as a cape. Estate, still standing. We're not cured, we're not safe, we're not clean, emotionally or otherwise. But we've got a rhythm now. Colin's snoring on the sofa, Susan resting in his lap like a trusted pub bouncer. Maya's team are brewing tea made from foraged mint and possibly nettles. Bin Jesus is teaching the pigeon to bow. Me? I'm writing this down. Final log. Because for the first time in ages, I don't feel like I'm just waiting to die. I feel like I'm part of something. Something ridiculous. Something held together with tape, tin and tea bags. Something I wouldn't trade for the world. Unless the world's offering crisps. Chapter 13. The pigeon has chosen violence. Day 5. Afternoon. Right. Turns out capturing shufflers is easier than keeping them captured. Which is a sentence I never expected to say while drinking nettle tea out of a Sports Direct mug. The 4 we caught are currently in the back garden, tangled in barbecue netting, bungee cords, and what used to be Janine's decorative bamboo screen. They're not dead. Not properly. They don't moan like the others. They sort of click, low in the throat, like someone trying to start an old fridge with tonsillitis. Maya says it's communication. I say it's deeply upsetting and I'd like them to stop. Colin sat on the sofa with his arm propped up on a cushion, watching them through the window like it's daytime telly. They look sad, he says. They look hungry. Same thing, really. Can't argue. Helmet guy finally speaks. One word. Signal. Then points at the weird radio box. Everyone freezes. Maya rushes over, twists a knob, and suddenly, there it is. Static. Then a voice. Broken. Faint. Safe point. Primary school. Repeat. If anyone can hear, avoid main road. Infection not uniform. We all stare. Even Bin Jesus stops teaching the pigeon manners. The voice cuts out. Silence. Then Colin says, "Primary school's got vending machines." That's where we are as a species. World ended. Dead are walking. Half-bit people are clicking in the garden. And Colin's thinking about Monster Munch. Maya wants to go. Of course she does. She's got that look. The one competent people get right before they suggest something stupid and dangerous. I say, "No." She says, "People might be alive there." I say, "People might also be dead there, biting there, or worse, organizing committees there." Kelly says, "Schools have medical rooms." Colin looks at his arm. I look at Colin's arm. It's greener than yesterday, like old cucumber left too long in the fridge. Still bad. Bin Jesus raises the pigeon above his head and whispers, "The bird has voted." Then the pigeon shits on his shoulder. So that's democracy now. Apocalypse log, day 5, afternoon. Shufflers, Captured but emotionally draining. Radio signal, possible school safe point. Colin's arm, worse. Maya, determined. Gary, not thrilled. Pigeon, anti-establishment. Plan, probably going outside tomorrow, like idiots. Night comes slow. Nobody sleeps properly. The shufflers click in the garden. The radio hisses. Colin mutters in his sleep. And somewhere far off, from the direction of the school, a bell rings. Once. Then again. Then nothing.
Quick one before we carry on. If you're enjoying Proper Prepper FM, do us a favour. Give us a like, share it around, and hit subscribe. It really does help the channel grow and keeps this kind of content coming. And if you fancy it, drop a comment as well. We might even get back to you. Right, let's get back to it.
Day 6 and the co-op bag of destiny. Day 6. Morning. We're going out. I hate that sentence. Hate it like cold beans, wet socks, and people who say hollybobs. But Colin's arm looks worse. The radio signal came again just after sunrise, and Maya's already packed a bag like she was born ready. Me? I've packed the essentials. Susan. Stabby Mopper 5000. 2 tins of unknown, half a roll of toilet paper, emergency custard cream, and a frying pan, because after recent events I've developed respect for cookware. We leave through the back. Bin Jesus insists on blessing us first. He dips 2 fingers into a mug of cold tea, flicks it at my face and says, "Go forth, O pan-fortified one." I say, "Do that again and I'll baptize you in the water butt." He nods solemnly. As foretold. The estate looks worse up close. From the roof, it was ruined. On foot, it's personal. Cars abandoned, windows smashed. Someone's garden trampoline flipped upside down like a dead spider. A mobility scooter sits in the road with a traffic cone on the seat. No driver. Probably best not to ask. We move quietly. Maya leads. Kelly covers the side. Helmet guy brings up the rear. Colin walks next to me, pale, sweating, trying to pretend he's fine. He is not fine. Every few minutes he sniffs the air. I notice. He notices me noticing. Sinuses, he says. Course. Hay fever. It's February. Long season. We pass the co-op. Doors open. Lights off. Shelves mostly stripped. Then we see it. A co-op bag. Same one from yesterday. Hanging from a lamppost. Full. Untouched. Blowing gently in the wind like the universe is baiting us. I say, "Nope." Colin says, "Could be crisps." Maya says, "It's a trap." Kelly says, "Could still be crisps though." We all stand there. Civilization has fallen, but snack-based decision-making remains strong. Then the bag moves. Not from wind. From underneath. Something's inside it. Clicking. Helmet guy whispers, "Shuffler marker." Maya steps closer. Too close. The drain cover beneath her feet shifts. I shout, "Maya!" Too late. Hands come up through the drain, grey fingers, wet sleeves. A shuffler bursts upward like the world's worst magic trick. Maya stumbles back. Kelly swings the cricket bat. Crack. Down it goes. Colin grabs the co-op bag, because of course he bloody does. We all leg it. I mean properly leg it. Not heroic running, not action film running. More like 5 panicked idiots fleeing a council-approved nightmare. We reach the school gates 20 minutes later, panting, sweaty, alive. Colin opens the co-op bag. Inside, 1 multi-pack of salt and vinegar crisps, 2 tins of beans, a first aid kit, and a note. Written in black marker. Stop following the radio. Lovely. Apocalypse log. Day 6, morning. Left house, yes. Regret level, immediate. Co-op bag, recovered. Trap, confirmed. Crisps, real. Message, extremely worrying. Colin, ate one packet before anyone could stop him. School, ahead. Mood, bad with snacks. The school gates are chained, but the chain's been cut, freshly. And from inside the building, someone screams.